Some kids love building. They love science. They love bringing things to life. But reading, not so much. But what if we brought STEM into books, into bringing books to life? In today's video, I'm going to share 3 high interest STEM themed books that inspire curiosity and literacy, plus fun activities that take the reading beyond the page. Hope you stick around. Hi, I'm Trina Debris, one tired teacher turned readers in the making. All right, let's talk about what we're going to learn today. So today we're going to talk about 3 STEM books that reluctant readers will enjoy. We're going to talk about matching makerspace activities to reinforce comprehension and ways to keep it simple, joyful, and low prep. All right, let's get started. So let's start with book number 1. Book number 1 is Ada Twist Scientist by Andrea Beatty. Such a cute story, such a fun book to do. Ada is just such an imaginative young girl who just, the sky is the limit. It's unbelievable. So kids who ask questions every 5 minutes, which we know they often do, especially when they're really little. When they ask that, they don't really see reading as a part of their curiosity, because if they did, they would know that they could jump into a book and find some of the answers to some of those questions. And that's often the problem, is that they don't see reading as a solution. So what can we do to shift that? We can invite them to experiment. We can invite them to investigate, just like Ada does in Ada Twist. Help them. We even want to start with something like, what's a question you want to investigate, like Ada? We can help them create a mini science experiment and write down what they learn. Why does this work? This works because it connects reading to real life interests. It also builds storytelling and scientific thinking side by side. If you like what you hear, definitely give me a thumbs up and let me know. Moving on to book number 2. This is one of my favorites. What Do You Do with an Idea by Kobe Yamada. Kobe Yamada writes the best books, and they always get kids thinking and often can get kids building. So sometimes the struggle is some kids don't see the value in just reading. They don't see it yet. So how can we shift this problem? We can let them turn the story into something that they can build. We can ask questions about, what's an idea that you had lately? Have them sketch and build using simple materials, even like the ones that you see here with the Play-Doh and the blocks, or the art supplies or recyclables, anything simple. Why does this work? This works because we taps into creativity and imagination, and it encourages ownership of thought and the story. And one of the things that that happens in What Do You Do with an Idea is this young boy, he feels like he doesn't know what to do, and this idea is like following him around, and he's just trying to figure out, he's trying to figure out his way, which often is how kids can feel. So it's very relatable in that sense. All right, if you've liked what you've heard now, definitely give me a thumbs up. And if you feel like you need to share it with a friend, I would be so thankful. All right, let's look at book number 3. Book number 3, Iggy, Peck, Architect. Iggy, Peck, another book by Andrea Beatty. Such a good author. We often notice that kids get bored when reading feels like passive time. So in books like Iggy, Peck and the Iggy, Peck, Architect and Ada Twist, these books feel more like doing. And in this case, we want to give them a reason to move and create. That's the shift we want to make. We challenge them to build a tower or shelter using only 5 materials. Iggy builds some incredible structures in the book Iggy, Peck, and so this will hopefully motivate them to get moving, get creating. We want to read, build, test, revise, review, reflect, all the important critical thinking steps. So why does this work? This works because it pairs engineering skills with comprehension, and it gets reluctant readers up and engaged. All right, so final thoughts for today. You want to make reading irresistible. Start with a book that connects to your child's natural curiosities and let them create something from what they read. I have a freebie for you. You can grab it down below. It's a challenge for the book After the Fall, and it's helping Humpty build his comeback. So it gets kids building and thinking. And if you want a little more information, you feel like I need to go deeper into this, I have a workshop for the love of reading, unlocking the joy of reading and transforming your child's attitude toward books in just minutes a day. And if you've liked what you've heard, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment below, share this with a friend, and definitely make sure you subscribe. All right, that's it for today. Bye for now.